Hi, fourth graders. We're going to continue our read aloud with Amulet. So, yesterday you left off with Miss C of this mysterious person coming up to Emily and Naven, and we're about to find out who they are. Okay. Shk. What is that? Hold still and don't say a word. I think he saw me. When I noticed the exclamation marks around Naven, showing that he's shocked and kind of scared. Run! Ooh, who is this? Now pause right here. I want you to notice something that I just did. The entire page here doesn't have a single thing of text, but I didn't skim through it. I looked at every single panel. And something that I did in my head that you didn't know that I did, but you're going to know now, is that not only did I look at each character, I also looked at the background to see if anything changes. In this situation, it doesn't change, but that's what I do in my head every time that I read each panel. Fact. You killed him. I only stunned him. He'll get up soon, so I must hurry. To the boat, quickly. Pause here, and I want you to think to yourself, do you trust this character? He's coming back! Hold on tight. How can you possibly row fast enough to... Whoa! Now, something I noticed here is that obviously there's not three boats in a row here with the same people in it. The artist, whoever drew this, was drawing three of the boats going so fast. It shows the movement of how fast Emily, Naveen, and the stranger are going. What does he want from us? The amulet. Like many others, he seeks its power. How do I know you're not after it as well? Because I'm the one who helped get it to you. It is a gift from your great-grandfather, Silas Charnon. He has chosen you to inherit the amulet's power. And who are you? I am his assistant. Will Silas be able to get us, be able to get us, be able to help us get her mom back? You will have the opportunity to ask him yourself. He has been waiting a long time to meet you. Watch your step. Now this one was tricky because I was zoomed out. But if I were to zoom or zoomed in, if I were to zoom out a little bit, I would have seen that this panel was longer than I thought. So I made the mistake of just looking at the top and then looking over here, but I would have looked down to watch your step, and then I would looked over to the right panel. But I was zoomed in a little bit too much, so you weren't able to see that, and neither was I. Okay. Hmm. Welcome to Charnin House. My name is Misket. Oh, so that's who's on the front cover with Emily and Naven. Hello, Shake. It's an honor to meet you, Emily. Now please follow me. Now, this is a situation, before I continue, this is a situation that I wouldn't read it left to right. I would read top to bottom first and then over to the right, because this wouldn't make sense if I said, hello, now please follow me. It's an honor to meet you, Emily. It's more appropriate for me to go, hello, it's an honor to meet you, Emily. Like they're introducing themselves and then he's guiding them. Everyone is waiting. Everyone? Who's everyone? Here they come, Ruby. So I'm noticing a couple of more characters. Skeet! You're kidding, right? They're just a couple of runts. Have some respect, Cogsley. Silas knows what he's doing. I hope you're right. Don't mind him. He's always like that. Oh, thank goodness you're here. So, something I noticed about there's another character here. And I also noticed that these are great moments to reveal what kind of person all of these characters are. Like Cogsley looks like he's very grumpy, not trusting of other people. I don't really know much about. I think her name is Ruby. Um, she's cute. And then Misket is very loyal. I can tell that he's very loyal to his master. What's the matter? Take a look at his readings. They're growing weaker. He even fainted earlier when I tried to feed him. If this keeps up. Oh, these must be the children. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Maury. I'm Emily, and this is Naven. A pleasure. Shh. Sir, they're here. They made it. You must be the one. I can see it in your eyes. Something I noticed about Grandpa is that he has one eye that's like sparkly. It kind of reminds me, my grandma used to have cataracts in her eye, and it kind of made one of her eyes look a little bit more gray than the other. So it could be that, or it could be something else, and then the other one looks normal. It's something that I notice. You're Silas Charnan? Yes, my dear, and you must be Miss Emily Hayes. And this must be Master Naven. Did you build all this stuff? Yes, with the help of a few friends, of course. There's another character that's revealed to us. So you know why we're here. Yes. Our mother is in danger. The amulet told us to find you and that you would help us. Can you help us? But my dear, you must understand that I already have. Whee! Let me tell you a little bit about your inheritance. The amulet contains a stone that can grant someone the power to rule the land of Aladia. Hmm. So I'm noticing that he has like some sort of power coming from his hand, and he summons this to like start glowing. Hmm. Aladia, it is where you are now, an alternate version of our planet Earth. In time, you will know the land and its people. You will see how beautiful it is. What does that have to do with helping us? That will become evident when you realize the extent of the stone's abilities. If you master it, you will not only save your mother's life, but you will gain a great and glorious power beyond anything you ever imagined. It is something I failed to attain during my lifetime, but you can achieve it. I'm not interested in power. I just want to get my mom back and go home. But what if I told you this power will allow you to turn back time, to make things go back to the way they once were? There must have been a time in your life when you were happier. Before I continue, pause right now. If she were to turn back time, what do you think she would change? I don't know about you, but I think that she would change her dad passing away from that car crash. It's difficult for me to imagine that you were always such a serious and determined young lady. You can have what you're really looking for, and all you have to do is listen to the stone. It will help you attain the power to shape your world. It will give you everything you desire and much more. I only wish I could be there to share it with you. I also noticed that this is not a text bubble. This is more of like a text box sort of thing going on here. And it looks like this is Emily's dad and her being picked up by her dad. And there's glowy. So that means that like she's really happy during this time. And it's like she's thinking about it. And while she's thinking about it, this is what her great grandfather's saying to her. Um, but we don't see the text box because we're looking at her memory. Emily, when I am gone, you will be left with a choice. You may choose to accept the stone's power or to turn it away. Just remember that either choice comes with great consequences and sacrifice. But why? Why me? Because I know you won't let me down. Miskit? Yes, sir. I left all of my thoughts and memories in your databanks. It will be your job to teach Emily and lead her down the right path. Now, once again, like this was another situation where technically, yes, sir, and Miskit, this is left to right, but you have to read top to bottom. Miskit, yes, sir. You were my apprentice, and now Emily will be yours. But, sir, I'm not ready. You were born ready. This is what I built you for. But, sir, I can't do this on my own. But you're not alone, so calm yourself. Your fears are unwarranted. The moment I saw their faces, I knew everything was going to be all right. That's the feeling I've been waiting for my entire life. Take good care of them, Miskit, and good luck. Time to rest. Ah, no, sir! Wake up! You can't give up now. You can't just leave. Miskit, stop. All right, and this will continue tomorrow.